We are staying in residence in Manchester in New Hampshire, our state number 37. Let's go give you a tour.
Heading inside Residence Inn. Oh my god, Alia, this smells amazing. Wow, let's go check in. We have checked in. It's 7 o'clock, a pretty late check-in because we are driving here all the way from Vermont. We stopped by the Cogs Railway. That was fantastic. We're gonna go now show you the room at Residence Inn. This is a 4-year-old property, and it's all studio apartments, kind of like the city design. But like the first impression, this lobby
really
is
beautiful.
really nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's head in. We do have breakfast here in the morning, so we're gonna come and show you guys what the breakfast looks like. But here you can check out the restaurant. We're gonna head over to floor. Our room number is 335. Here we are on the 3rd floor. 4-year-old property. That's the magic number. You don't want to go stay in a hotel that's brand new. Of course, they got to get the kinks out. We have done that in our stays around the world. But 3-4-year-old hotel, if you can find one, a property like that, look at this hallway. Modern, sleek. This hotel smells amazing. Every floor, the lobby, as soon as you enter, everything just smells amazing. Let's go check in room 335.
Come on in. Now this is going to be one of the exciting room tours because we have a full-on kitchen right as you entered, because this is a studio style room. You have a full-on kitchen. I just looked inside the cabinets and you have everything. You have bowls, all the cutlery, cooking utensils. You can tell from the equipment and the furniture that the hotel is actually really new. Everything is nice and shiny and beautiful. We have a dishwasher, a microwave, a full-size fridge.
With a freezer. Now, we're on a road trip. This freezer is going to come in handy because we got some ice packs to freeze overnight.
Yes.
That's fantastic. It's all together. It's not spread out. So it's a pretty small. You do have a stovetop.
Yeah.
And what I'm excited about, because we have some bagels, a toaster.
Toaster. That's one thing, by the way, that even fully equipped kitchens do not come with a lot of the times, but then you do have an oven and it makes up for it. But this one, there's no oven, but we have a toaster, which always comes in handy, especially for our kids, because they love toasted bread with anything pretty much.
Moving on to the bathroom on the other side. I mean, right from the outside, look at the size of that shower. Nice big shower with those walls, very clean. You do have your North body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Coming to this side, plenty of towels, beautiful countertop, huge mirror, your toilet on the side. You can check out the space here. If I open the door completely, here I am. Plenty of room. It's a nice big size bathroom.
Now, something that's very meaningful and we forgot to mention is that the kitchen comes with a dishwash, a dish detergent for your dishwashing machine, and a scrub. Now, moving on, this is where we see ourselves spending a lot of time, because I'm gonna get to cooking soon, and this is where we'll be partying. A nice tabletop, good enough for 4, comes with 2 stools. And this side you have your coffee supplies and your cute little salt and pepper shakers. Now, here is what the room looks like. Now, on this side is a beautiful sofa, which is amazing to hang out on. Not only that, this is also a pull-out bed, which we will definitely be using since we only have one bed in the room. And by the end of the day, we will turn this sofa into a bed for kids. This side is another seat.
You got a seat corner with a reading lamp. You got sofa bed here. You got a table. I really like the studio feel so
I
far.
love the layout of this room. There's a lot going on in here, yet it's not tight. And it is very modern and new. Here is your TV.
Huge drawers.
Huge drawers.
And right next to the drawers is a working desk with a view of the parking lot, but a working desk here, a desk lamp, a couple of ports right here, USB A's, your electrical outlet, and then we come on to our bed.
Now talking about the electrical ports, you will find them all around the room. I can see some behind you and also on each of your nightstand. And we have a king size bed in the room with a nice wood headboard. The pillows look, they look a little sloppy.
Flimsy?
Yeah, not as amazing as the bed, but this will do. And then on this side, you have an alarm clock, a phone, and you have reading lamps on each side of the bed. Now, a full-size mirror, thermostat, and full-on closet.
With an ironing board, iron, some extra bedding for your sofa bed.
Yes.
And we have already put our luggage in here. It's a fairly decent size for a studio apartment. For four, this place, very practical, will work. Once you make this bed, there's a little bit less room here, but we knew what we were getting into. I think I'm really liking it. We have the city vibe, we have the city feel, and we get to cook, which we are really excited about. Some home cooking about to happen in this apartment. Talking about the city view, you have the view of an electrical pole, parking lot, couple of buildings in the back. This is the back view. We did save quite a bit money booking this hotel room, and the reason is we use points, and this hotel room was quite reasonable. I think it was only 20,000 Marriott points, which we had in our account. So for us, this is a free stay here because thanks to Marriott points. But otherwise, the room goes for about $230, $250 for a holiday weekend here in Manchester.
Now, if you manage to avoid the parking lot and this building in front of us, there is somewhat of a park view where I saw some people walking around and it was really nice. Fairfield
Inn that we stayed in Stowe, Vermont, if I compare the Residence Inn to Fairfield Inn, this definitely has a nice modern feel.
Yes.
Amenities-wise, this definitely wins. If you're curious about our stay in Stowe, make sure you go check that video out. That was our second time staying in a Fairfield Inn, and we really liked it. But this one definitely takes the cake. So now we're gonna pick you guys up in the morning when we show you guys our breakfast at Residence Inn. All right, so that's the next morning. Here we are in the hotel. You can see we converted the sofa bed. Had some difficulty, called downstairs. They came and fixed that. We actually cooked meals here, used the kitchen quite a bit. Khiz and I are gonna head downstairs and show you guys the buffet breakfast. But overall, this hotel does provide a nice upscale feel as compared to some of the other Residence Inn or like even Aloft. Like everything has a nice upscale-y feel. So I actually really enjoyed staying here, and we used points, so it was a free stay. Talking about free, let's go to the buffet breakfast. Now the hallways here, we mentioned this when we first checked in, smells really, really good. Typically, even in some of the nicest hotels around the world, you will have a really good scent, smell when you enter the lobby, but typically you're not gonna get that in a hallway, but here in the hallway you have. All right, so this is the main lobby. Here is the breakfast area. Pretty wide, couple of TVs here, nice sofa chairs. Now the boys are hanging out here. Eesa decided to come down with me, and you check out this big lamps up there. Love that. Time right now is 10 o'clock. It is the weekend, so breakfast closes at 10:30 on a weekend. You may want to check time at the front desk. Here you have a whole bunch of toppings. Actually, they have quite a few toppings. Coconut flakes, sunflower seed, chocolate chip cookies, candied pecans, flaxseed, brown sugar, granola, raisins, dried cherries, and craisins. You got your jams and jellies there. And if you come here, you're gonna have your ketchup, hot sauces. And here's your choice of hot items. Scrambled eggs, right here. You got your pork and turkey sausage right here. And this last item is your French toast. Next up, your bagels, toast, and you got your blueberry muffin, your chocolate muffin, corn muffin. Oh, here's, they have chobani, but different flavor. Yesterday we were at Fairfield Inn, and they had 3 different types of yogurts. What are you getting? Best choice, that's my favorite too. Vanilla is what I get. You got your cheeses, your butter, and last but not least, your oatmeal. For drinks, they do have orange juice, apple juice, cranberry, and water. And I almost missed the waffle batter station. So it's one of those where you pour the batter, pour in, and make your own waffle. The better batter. Here we are with our little waffle. I got banana chips and coconut on my waffle, a toast, and Khiz is eating. Eesa is just having some water. Since there's less people, I can show you a little bit more about this room. There's a giant TV here. You can check out the weather. Come here. They do have some local artwork. And here is the first hallway of the first floor. That's where some of the rooms are. Right off this lobby in the front, you have a business center. So you have a computer, a printer. If you want to print any tickets or whatnot, you can do it here. And right next to it, oh, check out the sign right next to Alia. Welcome to New Hampshire, the Granite State. And here you have a market. So you have a fridge with a couple of frozen items. I actually like that. That's a micro pizza, Klondike ice cream. You have your drinks here, alcoholic drinks, snacks, Lay's, potato chips, some sundries, and your Burston kernel kettle corn. That was a mouthful. So that is your market.
This is actually not bad, having some frozen options right in the lobby, because you have a full-on kitchen, and if you feel like eating something in your room, you could always come down. And for kids, they even have instant mac and cheese that you can just prepare in the microwave.
All right, by the way, I don't know if we showed, this is the bar area with a few tables and a TV. And that is right next to the buffet and sit-down area. Another good thing about a hotel like this is you guys can, even if the breakfast is closed, you guys can come downstairs if you're sick and tired of the room. Bring some games, hang out here, and play. I actually really like this hotel. Modern, it's nice. I think overall the stay was great. All right, hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us on this quick stay in Residence Inn Manchester. And make sure you come back and check some of our other videos out. We are on to our state number 38, Rhode Island, and we'll be staying in a houseboat. On that lovely note, we're gonna catch you guys in the
Next one.
Bye for now.
And your cute little salt and pepper shakers.
Oh, they are. Yeah, that's very cool. You don't see a lot of hotels do that, right? Because people will probably mistakenly put it in their luggage and walk away with them. So that's awesome.
Mistakenly.